Good morning. You're Jaleisha Wade. And Ms. Wade was previously in court, entered a plea of guilty to aggravated perjury. The agreement was for probation. The length of time and type of probation was all left up to the court. Is that correct?
Yes.
And I've received that pre-sentence report as well as some letters that the defense counsel has provided of support for Ms. Wade. Has everyone had an opportunity to review all of that?
Yes, sir.
Are there any additions or corrections to that pre-sentence report?
The only correction, it stated that Mrs. Wade's driver's license had expired, but it's expired in 2030. So her driver's license is good. So that's the only.
Okay. Mr. Coleman.
Nothing with regard to the PSI, just a brief argument. It is on the court's ready here.
Sure. Ms. Holmes, I'll let you go ahead with argument.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. Your Honor, I've had the opportunity to speak with Ms. Wade on several occasions, and in regards to this aggravated perjury, this is a third-degree felony. Ms. Wade, prior to this happening, has no criminal history, zero criminal history. The only thing is on the date of this incident at this trail ride, Zydeco, she was in an altercation with a young lady in which she was charged with an assault, in which she has successfully completed deferred adjudication for the misdemeanor. She has no felony criminal history. She understands the ramifications of being untruthful in regards to who she was in a car with. She was a passenger in a vehicle, and that is what she was indicted for, as to being untruthful as to who all was in this vehicle that she was a passenger in. Your Honor, we understand when testifying, when she was subpoenaed to testify in front of this grand jury, that you need to be truthful, and she understands that moving forward, she wants that opportunity to show that she can be obviously continue to be a productive citizen in society, and she's asking for that second opinion. We are obviously asking for a deferred adjudication in this matter. We believe that this is a case that should be afforded that opportunity for Ms. Wade. She is a single parent who provides for her son. She works hard. He has, as I stated, no other history. And as you can see on the evaluation in this PSI, it's indicated a low risk level, which we feel is very important for the court to know, because it suggests that offenders who are rated as low often self-correct. And we believe that Ms. Wade will self-correct and understand her actions moving forward in life, but we do want her to have that second chance to be able to complete a deferred adjudication so she does not have a felony conviction on her record. We know that this is a court of second chances. We've seen several times people who I believe sometimes have more heinous crimes that get the opportunity at deferred adjudicated probation. And I believe that Ms. Wade should have that opportunity as well. We do know that obviously it's your decision, Your Honor, in regards to that and in regards to the length of time. Being that this is a third-degree felony, we are asking if the court grants Ms. Wade this deferred adjudication, if it could be in the range of possibly 3 to 5 years as opposed to the maximum 10. It states that she lacks prior felony convictions that suggest that this incident may represent an aberration rather than a pattern of criminal behavior. In addition, it states in this PSI that her stable employment, parental responsibilities, and minimal prior criminal record supports the feasibility of probation as a means to rehabilitate rather than to punish. And we feel like having a straight probation will be more of a punishment rather than a rehabilitation, so that she can self-correct and be productive and have that opportunity to move forward in life without this conviction. So, Your Honor, we are asking for deferred adjudication in the range of 3 to 5 years if possible, so that Ms. Wade can prove that this will not happen.
Thank you, Ms. Holmes. Mr. Coleman.
Your Honor, Ms. Holmes characterized her lie to the grand jury as just simply a lie about being in who she was in the car with. She lied about being in the car with someone who law enforcement strongly suspects had just shot up an innocent man at a Zydeco trail ride rodeo arena. That's what she lied about, Judge. Law enforcement suspects and has good information that she was present when this innocent man was shot by this suspect who she lied about riding in the car with. Law enforcement has good reason to believe, and I believe as well, that she holds the key, has information that could bring that family of the defendant suggested some closure and help solve that unsolved murder and prosecute the person that's responsible for it, Judge. The nature and the gravity of this offense requires it. Judge, it pains me to even have to offer probation, Judge, but there are certain realities that I have to deal with and that necessitate me making this offer of probation. That family has to live with the loss of their loved one and possibly that crime not being solved. And if they can live with that, Judge, this defendant can live with a felony conviction on her record for not, in my opinion, being completely truthful, providing all the information that she has. It is tantamount to obstruction or hindering a prosecution, what this defendant has done and what he continues to do, Judge. She's fortunate that all I can do at this point is offer straight post-conviction probation to your up with your. I am imploring the court, please, to put her on a straight probation, post-conviction probation, Judge, with as many conditions as the court sees fit.
So, Ms. Wade, I don't know if you've been in here all morning, but I've had a couple of tough sentencings. The information that you he's right. You know, you didn't we're not just talking about some crime. We're talking about a murder that you lied about. That still, when maybe never will be resolved. So I understand and agree with Mr. Coleman. The other side of that, other than that day, you've never been in trouble. And I don't know if there's a fear, if there's someone pressuring you, or those types of things, which I wouldn't be surprised of based on the people that we were dealing with regard to that murder charge. Ms. Holmes is correct, though, that